The sharp tip of a permanent marker traced a cold, black line across Mateo's abdomen, framing his left kidney. In the sterile light of a subterranean room somewhere on the outskirts of Pristina, Kosovo, the 24-year-old Italian architecture student realized the truth: he wasn't being held for ransom. His body was being itemized. Mateo had traveled to Kosovo for an urban restoration project, only to be forced into an unmarked van outside his hostel. For 3 days, he was chained to a rusted gurney in an underground medical bay. The turning point came when his primary captor, a man with a jagged scar along his jaw whom the guards called Dr. Dardan, left the room after drawing blood samples. The assistant tasked with prepping Mateo forgot to secure the lock on his left wrist constraint, leaving it hooked on the lowest tooth of the mechanism. With heart-pounding precision, Mateo slipped his hand free, ignoring the skin tearing off his wrist. He grabbed a heavy tray of surgical tools, swung it blind into the face of a returning guard, and sprinted into the dark, labyrinthine corridor. He scaled an industrial laundry chute, emerged into the freezing Kosovo rain, and ran until his bare, blooded feet hit pavement. Collapsing into the lobby of a regional police station, Mateo gasped out his story to lead investigator Elena Krasniqi. "They are cutting people open beneath the old tannery." Inspector Krasniqi didn't dismiss the wild claim. Over the past 18 months, 12 foreign travelers across the Balkans had vanished without a trace. A heavily armed tactical unit raided the abandoned industrial site Mateo identified. While the medical room had been scrubbed with bleach, forensic teams discovered a hidden door concealed behind a walk-in freezer. Inside lay a high-tech surgical theater, cold chain transport boxes, and a server room. When police decrypted the local drive, they unlocked an international black market database detailing donor profiles, blood matches, and wire payments totaling millions of euros. As Krasniqi traced the digital money trail, the investigation took a dark, personal turn. The wire transfers were routed through a series of offshore shells, but the final destination wasn't a criminal cartel, it was the Krasniqi Medical Foundation. The mastermind behind the organ harvesting ring was Dr. Dardan Krasniqi, Elena's own estranged father, a renowned transplant surgeon who had vanished years prior after losing his medical license. The horrifying depths of the operation went even further. The records revealed that Dr. Krasniqi wasn't just selling to anonymous foreign elites, he was harvesting specific organs to keep a corrupt network of local politicians and high-ranking law enforcement officers alive. The mole, Elena realized why previous missing person files had been quietly closed. Her own precinct chief was on the receiving end of a liver transplant arranged by the syndicate just 6 months prior. Refusing to let the network bury the truth, Elena bypassed her local department and handed the decrypted servers directly to international prosecutors at ULEX. Dr. Dardan Krasniqi was arrested at a private airfield in Skopje attempting to board a flight to Switzerland. His arrest triggered a massive purge across the regional government, exposing 17 high-profile officials tied to the illicit trade. For Mateo, physical recovery took months, but the memory of the black ink line on his skin lingered far longer. His escape hadn't just saved his own life, it pulled back the curtain on a shadow economy that preyed on the forgotten, forcing a city to face the monsters hidden in its midst. If this story kept you on the edge of your seat, hit that like button and subscribe for more wild, true crime deep dives every week. What would you have done if you uncovered a secret that involved your own family like Inspector Elena did? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read and reply to every single one.